Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the Martin Luther King Jr. Library at the Go-Go exhibit, and we are bringing you the N2L Band, which basically stands for Nothing to Lose, for the next generation celebration as part of the Go-Go Awareness Week. We want to thank the MLK Library, we want to thank our mayor, and also Kenyon Duffy and our city council who passed the legislation that was introduced by him to make Go-Go DC's official music. Without further ado, I bring you N2L.
Yes. We the N2L Band, nothing to lose, never too late. I want to thank Ronald Moten for having us up here. Second annual Go-Go Awareness. Curated, Shelly, when we collide, it's a beautiful disaster. When I crash into you, crash into you. Everybody's got opinions on nothing. Say we're flying down a path with no ending. And if I die before I wake, ooh, don't let me wake up from this dream. Come on. When we collide, say what? When we collide, it's a beautiful disaster. When I crash into you, crash into you. Cold Nick, holla at him. I've been so frustrated, had to let it out. Let me tell you with my body what I'm talking about. Yeah. And I don't care about the future or the past. Riding real slow, cause you know the world is moving so fast. We collide. When we collide, it's a beautiful disaster. When I crash into you, crash into you, yeah. Go-Go Awareness, second annual that is. Here at the Martin Luther King Library, Go-Go exhibit. Very honored to be here. Yes, we are. Cold Nick, Shelly, hold on. Let's take them to the bridge, ladies. Without you, I'm just a fraction. Closing in on my demise. And I love you religiously with everything inside of me. As long as I'm alive. Come on. When we collide, when we collide, it's a beautiful disaster. When I crash into you, precious to you, yeah.
Oh, Kai Galoo. Go away. Yeah. Come on. Hey, what's up, Chuck? Huh? Go. Wag loud. Oh, keep it right there. Word. Guy. Go away this high. Hold on. Yeah. Go away this high. Koenig, Shelly, before we go.
When we collide.
Oh, God. What? Hey, Mick, go ahead. Shut it up a little bit.
You better. Word. You better.
Good old experience, man. In the back, what's up, fellas? I see you. Good man. Something original right here. Since Go-Go is the music of DC, we had something for y'all called Living for the City. We all try to maintain and do our thing. Cold Nick, Shelly Shell, please tell you ready. We living for the
Trying to maintain, but it's so hard. Trying to stay in this place.
Say what?
Trying to maintain, but it's so hard. Trying to stay in this place.
Take it to the ooh, sis. Say ooh. Say ooh. Say ooh. Say ooh. Say ooh. Say what? Say what? Say ooh. Look, the baddest game. When I'm trapped in the cage of rage, scared to proceed, scared to go into the next page. Wise and thoughts come from innocent victims. You enter in the jungle, then they block in the kitchen. Yeah, on wise decisions. I ain't running from the killers. I ain't hanging out at 3 in the morning with all the drug dealers. And I'm living in the strange life, head all twisted, I'm addicted to the game twice. No way out, I cannot fight this game. Land of my seed with the weed, but opposed to make me tight. From the better, but I tank with the worst. I'm trapping this game into my neighbor cash to reach the hurt. Drive away into my destiny. Heaven or hell, I do this here for GG. I swear I'm screaming rest in peace. Heaven or hell, we living for the city.
Living for the city. Trying to maintain.
Say what?
It's so hard. Trying to stay in this place. Living for the city.
Say what? Say what?
Trying to maintain. It's so hard. Trying to stay in this place.
Let's go. Say ooh. Say what? Say ooh. Say ooh. Say ooh. Say ooh. Say ooh. You got it.
Okay, I've been around the world and
Yeah.
drinking on these bottles, I'm no baby. Making hits in the trap and around. Don't play with me, I don't really go for that.
Yeah.
I speak all facts, and that's right. Make go, then I move it all night. Into will we back that's a different type of fly. You know that I'm a different type of guy. Really get up in my ride. Really gripping on my girl's thigh. What you mean? Cause you know I never lie. Into what we do it and we gotta do it. Is that right? And then she drinking on like Spice. I mean, she thicker than one Spice. I mean, I gotta do it right. We bring it back, I mean, I gotta do it right.
Trying to maintain.
But it's so hard.
It's so hard.
Take it to the moon, the word. It's well about doing the music different. It's nothing to lose and it's never too late to accomplish whatever you accomplish. I introduce y'all to Cole, Nick, and Shells. Want to introduce y'all to Mikey G. He sing too. Hey Mike, come on, holla at the dude.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from the cheek? So honey now,
Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love. Yeah,
We love you, we love you.
we found love.
Oh, we love you, we love you. Oh, we love you, we love you. Do-do-do-do-do-da.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Huh?
Oh, we gonna take them back right now. Oh, we gonna take them back right now. We gonna take them back right now. It was the 3rd of September. Hey, hey,
I remember. Yes, I will. That was the day that my daddy died.
hey, some noise.
I depending on you to tell me the truth.
Hey, gold nigga, what she tellin'?
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his head was his home. And when he died,
Old school right here.
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his head was his home. When he died,
It was the 3rd of September. Hey, hey,
I never got a chance to see him. Never heard nothing but bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth.
oh, now what you tell us?
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his head was his home. And when he died,
Well, I see you cool.
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his head was his home. And when he died,
Hey, Papa. What? Something new. Something new. Yeah. We like to share love and peace. We don't like the haters. So we wave to all our haters. Cause the haters in the way. It is. You people in the way.
You is in the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave, but it's not a race.
I swear it's not a race. Every time we hit the stage, she gon' let me, cause I'm a real nigga. Look, she gon' make you pay just to chill with her.
One more time, Cardo. Come on.
You dudes in the way. I swear it's not a race. Tear it up. Yeah. Let me hit cause I'm a real. She gon' let me touch it.
Let that ride.
La 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 la.
Let that ride.
La 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 la.
Let that thing ride.
Let that thing ride.
Let that thing ride.
Let that.
Lay in the way, Cardo. Still love 'em.
You people in the way. You boys in the way. I swear it's not a race. Every time we hit the stage, yeah. She gon' just to chill with her.
That's all our time. We gotta wrap it up. Go Awareness. We thank y'all for having us here tonight. I want to leave y'all with my sisters. They want to leave y'all with something for the end of the night. Y'all get ready for the next cool bang. Okay.
my teeth gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see at all. And even if I could, it'll all be great. With your pictures on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, not so bad. My teeth gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and
clear that Go-Go's not dead, right? And it's clear that we have a next generation coming up, right? I'm gonna tell you something. I couldn't even put my son down. He's sitting here wanting to come back out to watch y'all play. He loves Go-Go, by the way. So y'all, when the children say you sound good, you sound good. So I want to thank you all, right? And I want to say, you know, it's important that we get Go-Go back in the schools and stuff for the young people because it saved a lot of lives. And even though your band name is Nothing to Lose, we want to make sure the children don't feel like they have nothing to lose and they have something like this. Right? It's never too late, you know what I'm saying? I got it wrong. Never too late, nothing to lose. See, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense there. Okay, it's coming together. All right, so listen. We are the Go-Go Museum, and we're in a partnership with the MLK Library. So we'll be doing a lot of these showcases here and at the Go-Go Museum when this opens up this spring. So we want to thank all our sponsors and partners who make this happen. And up next is the Experience Band. All right? I love y'all, man. Y'all keep on doing what y'all doing, man. God bless you. It's your guy, Ron Moten, and we're doing an interview with Nothing to Lose, Never Too Late. Yeah. Man, that sounds like a transition. I'm going to transition to this interview. Yeah. You know, man, first of all, I want $2, man. I want to thank you for all the positive things you do.
Thank you.
On social media, because a lot of the younger people, they think they got to do something crazy to get attention, and you show young people that you can still have fun and be positive and put positive energy into the universe. But yeah. I gotta tell you, man, tonight y'all stepped y'all game up, man.
You know.
Y'all been practicing heavy, huh?
Yeah,
that's why you always in the studio,
That's
huh?
That's
always
it. You gotta work. Practice make perfect, man. Practice make perfect.
Yeah, so I want to start off by, you know, I was reading your bio, and you were talking about y'all started in school when you first created the band because y'all had nothing to do, and y'all wanted to find something positive to do and not get caught up in all the violence in the streets. And it reminds me of all the bands that came before you, you know, Junkyard, Rare Essence, you know, Sugar Band EU, all of them started because they didn't want to do what their friends were doing, which was violence. So when they took music out of the school, it was devastating for our young people. And, you know, and I love hip hop, I love rap, don't get me wrong, but we kind of took something, we robbed our young people for like 15, 20 years of something great that we were exposed to. So why is it important for you, the next generation, and the generation coming behind you to have the opportunities that those before you had?
Well, it's important, each one teach one. That's the first thing. And it's important to save people's lives like this saved our lives. We all came from neighborhoods and hard times or what have you. And some of us, not all of us actually, I was a little more fortunate.
Right.
But being fortunate, I was able to share.
But mommy was there.
Yeah,
I know mommy.
Yeah, mom's was there. So being fortunate, I was able to share that.
Right.
With first one of my founders that helped me start the band, Mike G, and seeing him from the other side of the track and being able to come together and create something positive, it saved all our life.
Okay. Anybody else want to speak on that?
Yeah, this our culture. Like, this what we got. Like, everywhere else could say they got whatever they got. I'm saying, I don't know, be honest, because I'm so stuck with my culture. I know what we got. That's why I love Go-Go. I stuck with it my whole life. I'm going to keep on sticking with it because it's ours.
How old are you now?
I'm 33 now.
You 33. When did you start in the band?
15.
15, right? 15. So I want to make that point. So this is the next generation, right? And I tell people that you guys, even though you consider the next generation, are going to have to reach back to the next they because if we don't get the next group of youngers involved, gentrification tried and started it. You know, they took the music out of school in 97 when the Control Board came. So that was the start of the attack on our music, right? But if we don't get back to the youngins, I mean, they beating their feet, but we got to get them back in the studio, and that's one of the things we're going to be doing with the Go-Go Museum, by the way. Okay. Live studio recording for bands, free, where they can come in and make music, those who are trying to make their own original music. So that's very important. What do you think about that?
That sounds good. That's what I say. When we was young, we only had 3 choices. It was Tupac, Biggie, and Go-Go. I didn't even know all these other rappers was really, because it was just
Tupac, Biggie, and Go-Go.
Yeah, and
Cause
Go-Go.
matter of fact,
that's how it
anybody
was.
couldn't play in DC. It was just Go-Go, right?
Straight Go-Go.
And so let me ask you all something. What do you all think about Go-Go? And I'm gonna ask the sister a question too.
Okay.
What do you all think about Go-Go since Don't Mute DC, the whole movement from Don't Mute DC to Mochella and all the other things that were going on kind of activated Go-Go again, where
yeah.
people are playing everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And people respect it more and people love it more, people understand it more. So what do you
Absolutely.
think about that as a woman and the opportunity of being a band with amongst some great brothers?
It's like redemption. You know, I grew up with older siblings who always had their favorite brands like BYB or Junkyard, you know, listening to Chuck Brown. So as a youngin', it was more so like, ooh, what's this sound? Like, I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Right.
And then when I got older and got the opportunity to join the band with them, it was unfamiliar territory, but I fell in love with it. Like, I've always performed, I've always sung, but nothing gives me the type of, like, feeling, vibe that Go-Go give me. Like, it's a good time. Like Mike G said, it's a culture thing. So you feel like you're amongst your own, you know? It's something that you see like-minded individuals grooving and loving the same thing that you do. So, yeah.
You want to say something to that, brother?
Yes, sir.
You want to say something?
I mean, you know, I didn't really want to talk, but I can talk.
Okay, go ahead.
So I was the outsider. I came into, they was all together in school and stuff like that. So I was the baby of the band when I came.
Okay.
And this guy right here has always been a big brother that I never had.
Okay.
So to be in
Like most bands, always got a big brother.
Right. So to be in a group of young boys trying to develop into young men, and you know, to have a brotherhood and to stick together no matter what outside of the music, and when you transition into the music, it's like, you know, I got you no matter what, in, out, wherever we are, we a family. So it brings a sense of family and connection together when we can all come together and make beautiful music together.
Okay. So
And I was just gonna say that's what the Mochella and the Don't Mute DC, that's what those organizations started to do again. It started to unify the culture. Because with that being able to be outside, not only the people that's trying to gentrify the city, they get to hear it as well. So it's like whenever you go out of town and you just taste their food. This is that original Go-Go DC taste. You know what I mean? You can only get it here. You know what I mean? And y'all put it on a platform where everybody can have it for free. I remember when we was coming up in school, them Go-Go's, sometimes you know, but see, that's what I think, like you were saying, connecting back to the youth, we had those all ages. So I remember.
we still don't have them today.
We don't have them today.
We got to bring them back. I'm working on that.
Yeah, but I remember we'd be in school all week talking about Friday, how we get, man, you all going to the party?
To a point.
Yeah.
I got two more questions before we close out.
Yes, sir.
So I always tell people that when we see the violence in the street, the government, police, gentrifiers, all these people had something to do with violence. Like, this is the aftermath of you attacking our culture, because on every single weekend and during the summer, 4 or 5 times a week, our young people had somewhere to go. And what we do with Go-Go is we let one incident kill the whole culture.
Yep.
And you know, I try to get Go-Go people to do a study, because at the same time they were accusing Go-Go things, we had like 8 people killed on K Street. Had nothing to do with Go-Go,
Yep.
but it wasn't shut them down, right?
Yep.
So now, years later, over a decade later, it's been like 12 years since we had all age Go-Go's, right?
Yeah.
So now, all these years, young people to this day have nowhere to go on the weekends. So they created their own spaces with no supervision, with nobody to give them positive intention, and now they doing crazy things to get attention.
Yeah.
So that's a direct, you know, contrast and result of people like killing our culture.
Yeah.
So we gotta, what do you think about that?
Like I said, bringing back those platforms for the kids, because like you said, when they go into unsupervised space, one thing about the Go-Go, we still had security.
Yep.
Even when it was 18 and older, it still was done by a certain time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yep. Parents, you even had parents, momagers and dadagers that been a part of, you know what I mean? But that's a part of the culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when you coming up in the all ages, I remember y'all used to have kitty cabarets. That's what
Yep.
y'all used to call it.
We,
Kitty.
when they was shutting Go-Go down, I remember uptown, C5 Don't Smoke the Brothers, we had them in our building
Yeah.
the first time they shut it down.
Yeah.
And we had the space for the youngins.
Yeah.
And it meant everything. You know, the band still come up to me today and say, man, y'all saved us up C5,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and that's what that did. It gave us places where we knew, okay, we all gonna be here. Our parents knew where we were,
Right.
And we were all listening to. We became stars young,
Right.
Because all our fans grew up with us since we was in high school.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Kids too, but we was these young kids too. But it seemed like we just had like Go-Go kept us out of trouble. Like it just gave us that. It gave us something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Even after school, band practice. You know what I'm saying? It's like that was homework. Like band practice homework. So you know what I'm saying? You still gotta get it right. Get your craft right. So you know what I'm saying?
A lot of lives. And this goes back 40 years.
Yeah.
If you talk to all the bands, they say the same thing.
And-
man, Junkyard, we was in Burry Farms, man, and Go-Go saved us.
And it
you
was,
know what I'm saying?
And it was
You know
crime.
what else?
And it was crime back then too. The
Right,
same,
same,
probably
yeah.
even worse.
Yeah.
But youngins wasn't dying like now.
Yeah.
That's because we had nothing but the music kept us,
Right. Something to
gave
look
us
forward
something
to.
to look forward to.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
I got one more question. I'm mic'd up. One more question. So as you know, shout out to Brother Kakai, who helped work with the Grammys and make it possible for Go-Go to get a Grammy now, right? So, but you had to create original music. Are you all working on something so you can submit so that you can possibly get a Grammy? Because I tell people, like, we got to get back to doing original music. These brothers, you know, they made it so, and sisters made it so that we can be a category now. You know, it's a category there that we can fit into, produce some music, and guess what? We can get a Grammy now. So what are you doing to possibly do that?
What we've been doing since we started, we always had original music. And again, from perfecting your craft, we all artists first.
Right.
You know what I mean? We all write, produce, and do music. And a lot of credit don't go to the self-taught musicians that Go-Go. Like Go-Go
Ricky
has
Roll.
some of the best musicians that ever touched instruments. And
Couldn't even read music,
Couldn't
some
even
of 'em.
read music. The most of them couldn't even read music. You know what I mean? So to be able to compete with anyone that went to Juilliard or any one of those top
Duke
music
Ellington
schools,
and
Duke
everywhere.
Ellington or what have you, that's something in itself. But as far as for the Grammys, we have about three original songs
I
that.
think all you need is 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
well,
I've been
I look
following.
forward to hearing what you putting
Oh,
out.
man, for sure.
And I look forward to having you at the Go-Go Museum and future events at the MLK Library.
For sure.
But I can tell you, the way y'all sound, the chemistry, the formula that you all have created, y'all on the way up.
I appreciate
All
that.
right. Peace and love, man.
Peace and love.
All right, y'all. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. My name is Ronald Moten from the Go-Go Museum, and I'm here at the Martin Luther King Jr. Library Go-Go exhibit. We're starting this series of performances of our version of the Tiny Desk. We call it the Pocket Desk. And basically what we're doing is showcasing the next generation of Go-Go artists doing the pocket and the bounce here and at the Go-Go Museum. This is very important for the preservation of our music, and me and Zaire are here to introduce the next band, the Experience Band and Show. This band started on the streets of DC, and we'll talk about that later, but without further ado, we introduce the next up-and-coming band, the next generation, the Experience Band and Show for Go-Go Preservation Week.
How y'all doing? We are the Experience Band and Show. I'm Travis the Trombone King. And to my left, we got the beautiful Princess Jata. Hope you enjoy what you're about to hear. It's a little thing that we done cooked up called Jafungo. It's our version of gumbo with a little bit of mumbo sauce in it. You get what I'm saying? It's like a fusion of jazz, funk, and go-go that just feels so good. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
We are the Experience, ladies and gentlemen.
How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Uh-huh. Bye-bye. Yeah, yeah. What you won't do, do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would do. Come on. Baby, there's no need to worry. Love is only what I would call. You know I'll be here for you.
Say what, girl?
No need to worry at all. I sacrifice my time. I give you love from morning to night. And the joy that you give is the joy that I need. I want to give you all of my love. Loving you every day. Oh, don't tell them no more. I love what I let it. Loving you every day. Oh, don't tell them no more. I love what I let it. Loving you. Say what? All I wanna do. Loving you. Say what? Is all I wanna do. Loving you. Say loving you is all that I wanna do, baby, baby, baby. Oh, hey, yeah. That feels good. Y'all agree? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh my, 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 I'm feeling high. My mind is gone. I'm all alone. Ain't 1, 2, 3. My world keeps hurting. Oh, what a day! What a day! What a day! Peace and blessings manifested. Every lesson learned. If your knowledge would show up, it would be well earned. If we are made in God's image, then call us by our names. Most intellects do not believe in God, but it was just the same. Oh, on and on and on and on. I say it on and on and on and on. Oh my, on and on and on and on. I say it on and on and on and on. One more time from the top, come on. Oh my, 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 I'm feeling high.
everyday fix. I ain't rich, so cease and desist with those tricks. I'm just another black man caught up in the mix, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Just cause I'm a freak don't mean that we can hit the shoot. Baby, I can see that they don't recognize me. I'm the king, the one who put the setting in ya. I say what?
I was born underwater.
Come on.
With $3.06, so you can live.
Wow.
But you did not do your math. I think I need another drink.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I said I need another drink, 'cause my well keeps dirty. Oh, what a day. What a lovely day.
Let it rock. You are now entering the experience.
I said, what a lovely day.
I hope you bought your dancing shoes, because this is where the party begins. A grown man, grown man, grown man. Chut, 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 chut. A grown man, that chut, chut, chut. Bring it. Oh yeah. It's that time, baby. You ready to sing this song, girl?
I'm ready. Y'all ready?
You better make sure you bring that sweetness out of this song, girl.
Make it real sweet.
Real sweet, baby. Ah.
If I tell you now, would you keep on loving me? Yeah. If I tell you how I feel, would you keep on bringing out the best in me? It's a quiet storm, and I never felt this high before.
Say what?
It's a quiet storm, that is you. It's a quiet storm, and I never felt this high before. Giving me something new.
Let me hear it.
Sweetest taboo. That's why I You agree? This right here is what I like to call the transition, ladies and gentlemen. Now this next song is an original piece of the Experience Band and Show. This song was created at Farragut North Metro Station. And it just speaks about this city, our interpretation of the city. This song is called Farragut by the Experience Band and Show. Now available on all streaming platforms. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So this next song is an original of my own. It's called Always in Forever. This song is available on all streaming platforms as well. One thing about the Experience Band and Show, we are all about putting the spotlight on our artists, on DC artists. We are all about putting the spotlight on creativity because DC has a lot of creative individuals. So we just want to shine a light on that, on us. Here we go. Maybe you should know this. I ain't going no smoke. I've been so far, but you should have known it. I wasn't going. I know you noticed I've changed. I've been woman always, always, and always, always, and always, always, and always, always, What do we keep going back and forth for? Argue about we can't remember. Just to turn around and love and forget. Just to turn around and fall in love again. Why do you keep faking like you leaving me? Telling all your friends that you hate me, but then you're right back in my bed and all up in my head. Like baby, you should know this. Like baby, you should know this. Baby, you should know this. I ain't going slow. I've been so far, but you should know it. I wasn't going. I know you know it's not chance. I've been always and forever. Always, always and forever. Always, always and forever. Always, always, baby, you should know this. Baby, you should know this. Baby, you should know this. Baby, you should know this.
Check one, check two. Y'all, give it up for Princess Jata. Again, we are the Experience Band, the show. Let's party. Check it. Come on. Check. I know y'all seen this on the video.
True,
I know you heard me on the radio.
so true.
But they still don't.
Pay me no attention. Keep listening to what your girlfriends mention.
Say what?
Cause he your friend.
Who, me?
Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, don't wanna put the rush on you. I gotta let you know.
Come on, baby. Oh, I
Say what?
need to know
You singing now?
where we stand.
Where we stand now,
Do
baby?
we share this special feeling called love? I know I
Say
do.
what?
What about you? Say what?
Because I doing my life.
Say what, girl?
I go, and what would I do if I can't be where I
Living out your love. Come on, come on, come on.
Why you count your jewels thinking I'ma cheat you? The only thing I wanna do is free.
Come on.
Keep your own sense, I got my own baguette. And I be doing things that you won't regret.
You told the princess, so y'all best take heed. Shall we proceed?
And I'ma throw shade if I can't get paid. I throw you up to your girl like the army grenade. I'ma slide on my ice in my Escalade.
That's you.
Oh yeah, you see, I even think your man style, but I love your profile. Y'all know what's up, but don't rush. Just keep this.
Oh, baby, you got what I need.
Got what I need.
And you say he just a friend.
Say what?
And you say he just a, oh, baby,
Baby, you
got what I need.
got what I need.
And you say he just a friend. And you say he, come on. I wanna know your name, man. I wanna know if you got a man. I wanna know everything. I wanna know your number and if I can't come over here. I wanna know what you like. I wanna know so I can do it all night.
All night.
And she telling me he just a friend. She telling me he just a,
Oh, baby, you
oh baby, you.
got what I need.
Say what?
She's just a friend.
Come on, come on.
She's just a friend. Oh, baby, you
Oh baby, you.
got what I need.
Shit, shit, shit. Ah, 3 in the morning, the pancake house. 4 in the morning, she'll be rolling to my house. 5 in the morning, the lights go out. 6 in the morning, you can hear my start. 7 in the morning, she'll be calling the cab. 8 in the morning, talking about the front she had.
Wait,
9 in the morning, and she just
wait,
getting
wait,
home.
wait, wait,
Talking,
Wait, stop. Wait, cut it. Everybody, hold on, wait, everybody, wait. Shut it down. Don't play. Because, that song is, I said don't play. That song is cool and all, but, we are the experienced band and show. We're not Rare Essence. We love Rare Essence. Shout out to Rare Essence, legendary go-go band, but, we should do 3 in the morning the way we do it.
True. And this is up and coming, right?
This is up and coming,
So
and
gonna
we
show
are
how-
that.
Yeah, let's do it our way.
Thank you so much. Y'all sound amazing today, by the way. Thanks.
You right.
Thank you.
You right.
3 in the morning, in the pancake house.
Come on.
4 in the morning, he'll be rolling. 5 in the morning, in the lights go out.
Come on.
6 in the morning, he'll be 7 in the morning, he'll be calling the cab. 8 in the morning, talking about the fun. 9 in the morning, then he just gets home, talking about the overnight scenario.
Yeah. Say what?
The overnight scenario.
Princess Guitar said, hey.
The overnight scenario.
Show.
The overnight scenario.
Hey. Let 'em hear. Say what? The overnight scenario. A Princess Guitar.
The overnight scenario.
Go ahead.
The overnight scenario.
One more time, girl.
One more time.
One more time.
3 in the morning in the pancake house. 4 in the morning he'll be rolling. 5 in the morning in the lights go out. 6 in the morning.
Start.
7 in the morning he'll be calling the cab. 8 in the morning talking about the phone. 9 in the morning then he just gets home talking about the overnight scenario.
Come on. Say what?
The overnight scenario.
Princess Guitar.
The overnight scenario.
Experience band. Ha.
The overnight scenario.
I guess it's my turn. Ha.
Okay.
To you forever, from me to you. I heard somebody say, church, I'ma need a suit. I might need a roof, I might need a coupe. Sliding Beetlejuice. I got the flow, trying to see the roof. Then wear bulletproof, so I got shot. You can see the believe in you, cause I believe in you. God down here, believe in you. Got my brother one pillow, believe in you. I got summer hate on me cause I'm hotter than the sun. Spring hate on me cause I ain't never sprung winter. Hate on me cause I'm holding it down.
But I will never fall.
We being hated by the season. So
Okay.
come on. Say what?
The overnight scenario.
Come on, come on.
The overnight scenario. Hey, the overnight scenario.
I just want to hear Jason, y'all. I just want to hear Jason.
Give it to me, huh? That's what we do
Right
right
there,
here.
Jason.
That's it, like this.
Y'all got some? Y'all got some for me? Let me hear it. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah. Whoa, man. Whoa, man.
Come on. Come on.
Hit me one time. Hit me two times.
Come on.
I said, hit me three times. Hit me four times. That'll work.
Thank y'all so much. Again, we are the Experience Band and Show, also known as the People's Band. We started off in the streets of Washington, D.C., and now look at us. Thank you so much. We hope y'all were entertained.
So before we leave, we always preach about putting love back into our community. To be the change you want to see, it first got to start with you. So we want to ask y'all to listen to the song with us and just think about unity and oneness. Let's go, fellas.
Let's give them a round of applause, y'all. Once again, the experienced band. You gotta understand this. One of the members started playing on the streets and pretty much was on the streets, right? And that's the social power. That's the power of music. It can elevate our spirits and keep us going until we make it, right? And it's an example of the need of music in our city. A lot of people have attacked our music going back to Africa. You know, when they found out the power of music, they tried to destroy the music, and the same thing happened here in Washington, D.C. And this is one of the bands that kept music alive in D.C., playing on the streets for free for years. Y'all used to see them down on 14th and U Street, crowds of people around them while they played, and then eventually they started getting into places to play, right? And now they playing around the country. They played in the Kennedy Center. They played in some great places. And the other thing is, the youngest member is 21. See, that's very important because you won't find too many bands in this city that has a band member that's 21 because of the attack on our music and our culture. And if we're going to keep music alive, go-go music alive, we got to bring young people back into it by giving them platforms like this to perform and showcase the music. And I'll close with this. One of the reasons why you see a lot of violence in our community is because young people don't have positive platforms to get attention. And we have to make sure that we give our young people positive platforms to get attention so that they can be incentivized for doing the right thing instead of being incentivized for doing the wrong thing. So without further ado, we thank you. Like I said, I want to thank the MLK Library for the partnership. I'm Ron Moten, the Go-Go Museum. Up next, T.O.B. Band the Show. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ron Moten. We're right here again at the MLK Library, the Martin Luther King Jr. Library, the new and renovated library. I think it was like $80 million. Thank you, D.C. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, City Council. We're in the auditorium of the library, and we just had another great performance by another great up-and-coming band with young members as young as 21. In fact, with all the bands out today, I don't really know if it's a band that has a person as young as 21. And that's why we're doing this, like next generation, recognizing the bands that are up and coming, but also the need for bands that will be coming behind them, and we have to pull them up and educate them and show them the way. But man, I'm gonna dig right into it. You are a great, sexy band, diverse band, great looking band. Everybody got their little looks in the band and everything. That's why I like it, because you know, back in the day, it's like people had looks and style, you know what I'm saying? Some people were funny looking, some people were great looking, some people were, I mean, it's just, you know, it's just unique, you know, and y'all are unique. But you all started in the streets, right? I remember going down 14th and U Street, seeing you playing in the street. What's that journey been like?
It's actually been a very good journey because it teaches you to stay humble, basically, where you came from. To play on the street, you have to work hard, meaning people not coming to see you perform. They going somewhere else. To get their attention, you have to be good. You have to sound like something. You have to get better and better. One day, we started out there, we was making $13.
What's the most you ever made on the street?
We made 15 apiece one time.
15 what?
1,500.
Woo! What were y'all playing at that
We
day?
was at Gallery Place.
Had to give me a band to go down there.
Playing for a Magic Dragon concert.
Oh.
We was down there at Gallery Place. They had a concert and we played out there, and each one of our members left with 1,500.
Speaking on that, you know, I'm co-founder of Don't Mute DC. Also, you know, we building a Go-Go Museum, a historic anti-cause, thanks to the city and all our great sponsors. But how did it feel when they tried to mute you and stop the street performers?
It hurt because a lot of us don't have nowhere else to go to get better, to even show people we have a talent. So that's the first place it takes a lot to just go outside and say, hey, look at me. So we jumped out there, and then to say, oh, it's noise. Marvin Gaye was a street musician.
Wow, from D.C.?
From D.C.
A lot of people don't know
Chuck
that.
Brown
they
was
tore
a
his house down, too.
street musician.
Go ahead.
Chuck Brown was a street musician. A lot of great musicians that came from D.C. started playing on the corners.
Right. So we're gonna have to do a piece in the museum on that. All the great street musicians that came from D.C.
Yeah.
Started from the corner.
Yeah.
Just like some of us, we was just doing the wrong thing. Hey, so I want to ask some of the other band members before I get to guitar. What has this experience been like for you? Give me somebody else tell me.
man. This experience has been wonderful. Like you said, like you stated, man, you came from the streets to the stage. Like, I don't have no other thing to do. This is my plan, A, B through C. Like, I don't have no other plan. It's like music is everything. So it's like by you trying to mute us, and it made us feel some type of way with inside, because music comes from within. Music comes from the soul, from the heart. So it's like, if you crushing our heart, what kind of music are you gonna get?
Right.
You're gonna get the distraught music, you're gonna get angry music. But we the type of people, we're the people's band. We always give back to the people no matter what. It's never been about a dollar.
Okay.
We've always been on the streets, but it's a blessing to be able to go to the stage.
Well, you know, I tell people, I've done some great things in my life, but it was never about the money. It was about being great at what I do and doing it from the heart, and then things fall in place. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They watch social media and they think something's gonna fall out the sky. You gotta put your roots in the ground first and earn it, and then as you build an institution that will last forever.
Definitely.
Right, and that's what I think you guys and sisters are doing. And I have a question for you, Jatar. I remember bringing you in, and we were doing a song, and we were going in the studio. And y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, Jatar was just supposed to be speaking on the song. you know, I'm trying to get her to do an intro, you know. And knowing she could sing, you know, us men, we think we know everything. I'm saying, well, she gonna do an intro, and, you know, because she was a youth activist, youth mayor, and that's what I knew her for until I knew she could sing later in life. So when you started that, you did You Can't Mute Us, and you won a song, and it went viral, and, you know, people would ask you, you know, who's that young lady right there? And you start playing with other bands, and then you landed right here. What's that experience been like, going from the movement to where you at now?
The experience has been amazing. I would say I don't necessarily think I went from the movement to here, because I'm still a part of the movement.
Right.
Every single day that we go out and perform, every single day that, you know, we collab with other bands or other artists go out, we still are a part of the movement. We still are a part of Don't Mute DC, because you cannot mute us.
Right.
You can never mute us. But it has been an amazing, life-changing experience for me to be able to be an activist, be a musician, be a creator, be an artist, and to turn around and put my passion into the music, to turn around and have, you know, a band that is a family that I am with the Experience Band to show. It has been absolutely life-changing. I thank God every single day. I thank Travis every single day. I don't thank him literally, but you know, just to be a part of this family that we have is one in a million. There are people who literally want to be in my spot, and I just thank God, and I thank Travis for even seeing my potential and believing that this is where I'm supposed to be. So that's about it.
All right, and you were 20 when you started, but also
I was
give
18.
No, I'm 19. Oh, time go by so fast. That was 2
I
years
know,
ago, right?
literally.
Just flies by. That's why I tell people, live your life, because time goes by too fast. So, but also tell us, you also did some things beside a go-go legend in church. Tell us about that experience.
Yes, so I started off in church at Ebenezer United Methodist Church on 4th and D Street. If y'all want to come and get blessed, come on and get blessed. But yes, I started playing with Experience Unlimited, also known as EU, Sugar Bear, doing the butt, wow. So yes, that's actually where I started at the age of 14, 15. And my church decided to do Go-Go Sundays to just try and get a bigger audience to come into the church, and that's exactly what happened. And Sugar Bear and EU, Junie, Ed, everybody, they all used to be there performing for God. And so, like Mark said, like Man said, they weren't doing it for the money. They were doing it because of God. They were doing it because of the passion that the music gives them. You know, we were just trying to bless everybody on, you know, every single Sunday. Just give somebody hope, give somebody the ability to continue moving forward through this crazy, crazy thing that we call life. And so even there from 14, 15, it gave me looks like, oh my God, who is that? Like, she's 14, 15 singing with EU?
Right.
Who does that?
Right.
Nobody but God. So that's it.
So I got a question for this guy right here. I call him the style of the band. Dennis Rodman of the group. So,
I take that.
so, I mean, how does it feel like, to me, you bring flavor. You know, when people look at the band, you stand out.
Right.
And I think that's important for a band to have different styles in the band, within the band. We got Black Jesus back here, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a real, you know, unique band, you know what I'm saying? He looked like Marvin Gaye a little bit, but he also, when he do that, you know, we got Guy,
right.
Roger, everybody, yeah.
Right,
So what, tell me.
I mean, we just try to get up and get dressed every day. You know what I'm saying? Tell you the truth. That's all, I mean, I just, you want to bring some type of essence, I guess. You know what I'm saying? You want to have absolutely a look, you know what I'm saying? But it's not even like it's necessarily planned. It's just, it's kind of who we are. You know what I'm saying? It's like being an artist, you have a different mindset from, you know what I'm saying, anybody, you know what I mean, from out, you know, other types of, you know, people who have different type of professions, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With that being said, like I said, it's just really, and we just kind of dress with like what feels good. It's not really about fitting in the
Your own
norm.
style, right?
Right, exactly. It's not about fitting in.
Right?
It's not about, you know, what's in style at the time or anything like that. It's really about having your style, creating your style, and then as time goes on, you see other people jumping onto that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Then now, we leading the way. You know what I mean? And you know, we just try to stand out. Really, that's all it is.
All right, and brother, so you know, you mastered that auto tone. And Shaka Khan might got something to say about this, but no, you mastered it.
Appreciate you.
And you bring it into go-go, which I think is unique. When did you start doing that? Did you start before you got with experience, or was it just something?
Yeah, I started in college.
Okay.
I had a friend that did it, that was doing it in college, and he kind of taught me how to do it. And it's been about like over 10 years now I've been doing it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been some time. Some time in. Yeah.
So have you ever thought about one of the albums that you all do? And are you all working on the album? Because as I said to the earlier, the first group, you know, Brother Kakai, shout out to him again, who's on the Grammys board, was smart enough to advocate to have a situation where go-go music can get Grammys now, right? In this specific category. So I know you're working on the original music. Do you think that we can do a song like that? Because people like the auto-tone that we can create, that will put the go-go in it and the auto-tones and
we in the lab right now working some stuff up. We working some stuff up right now.
Okay.
So yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Okay, all right. And what they call a grown man pocket? Grown man pocket. Grown man pocket. Now you know, you carry like new drummers, right? When I think of you, I think of Animal, right? But you got your own thing going on here, right? So man, you know you're pretty heavy over there.
Appreciate you.
So I mean, how does it feel to play with this band, and what drummer would you compare yourself to in the past? You know, everybody talk about Foots and Juju and all the other guys, Heavy One, you know what I'm saying, Buggy. Who did you model in go-go, or do you look up to or really like the best in go-go before your time?
Man, grown man speaking. Honestly, I would have to say, in the go-go world, it would really have to be, Buggy.
Okay.
You know, I grew up listening to Aaron Spears. I'm not sure if a lot of people heard of Aaron Spears, but he's from the DMV.
Okay.
So I have the versatile style of music.
Right.
I can play any genre,
right,
all styles, any tempo, whatever. But when it comes to the DMV and the go-go of it, Buggy is who I listen to when it comes to placements,
okay,
the pocket, his style, where he's gonna go.
Right. Okay.
A lot of times I don't even know what I'm about to do. Okay. I just do it. It's just
the spirit.
It's just in my spirit. It's just a feel. You gotta. It's okay to have talent.
Yeah.
But it's a difference when you have that feel.
Yeah.
Having that feel and having talent is two different things.
You know what I mean? Yesterday, Backyard Band was playing at Skylines 1 year anniversary in Ward 7. And I had a friend that I had the FaceTime on, and I was showing them Backyard playing. And because they got their own music there, and they still heavy on the drums and percussion, right? Yeah. So they got like drummer battles and all that type of stuff. Matter of fact, it's coming up next month on the 12th. Oh, this month on the 12th. And they were just amazed. I said, yeah, we got our own music too.
Yep.
Y'all think y'all got y'all's, we got ours too.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and we're gonna get that trip to Belize going, you know, with Shine and everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Take the band there and do a big event. It's coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
And with that being said, anybody else want to say anything? Because I didn't get everybody And you too, bro. Yeah. But hey, and look, he unique too, because he got a little bead to hang right here. and look, Travis used to have one, but his hair grew, right?
Yeah, first of all, I'm Go-Go Jew, Congo Jew, Timbali Jew, Bounce Beat Jew, whatever you want to call me, man. And I have been doing it for a minute. I'm the other half of that grown man pocket. You know what I'm saying? And like my big brother, like my brother, Backyard, of course, that's one of my favorite bands, Buggy, Sauce. Man, the whole team, man, you know, I grew up listening to all of them. My favorite bands, favorite drummers, Northeast Groovers, of course.
Okay.
Stomp, all them guys, man. Left Hand Love, man, a bunch of guys, man, a bunch of guys I can name. But I like to take a little bit from everybody and do my own thing, and I don't really talk too much, don't really do too much. You give me that, give me that spotlight, I'm gonna give you a show.
The Northeast Groovers was special to me. A lot of people don't know, I helped create Solo, and they used to practice in my basement, in my house.
That's one of my favorite.
And it was a great experience, some great musicians. You know, it's so much talent in go-go, past and present, and we just look forward to elevating and giving people like you the platform. It's our time. It's y'all time, right? It's go-go time, right?
Yep.
All right. Anybody else want to say anything before we close it out? Go ahead.
I just wanted to say that go-go is evolving, and that's something that need to be spotlighted.
Right.
It evolved with Backyard, it evolved with Black Alley, and it's evolving again. Like, what we do is a new form of go-go because we put together our own genre, which is Jafungo.
Okay.
It's jazz, funk, and go-go mixed together. It's like a gumbo. How New Orleans put gumbo together, but DC put mumbo sauce in our gumbo.
Right.
So that's what we are. We are Jafungo.
Okay, okay. All right, Jafungo.
Yeah.
That sounds like some funky feet there, but. All right. With that being said, y'all, the Experience Band is show. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. And up next, the T.O.B. Band and show. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's Ron Moten and Zaire. He won't let it go. We're here at the Martin Luther King Junior Library, Go-Go Preservation Week. And we want to thank everybody for watching. Now up, T.O.B. Band and show. Once again, we want to thank the library for this partnership with the Go-Go Museum. And this band right here is special. We're going to get into a conversation later. But a lot of people heard about the Don't Mute DC movement. Me and Chris go back some time, and him doing positive things in the community, him and the band, when it wasn't popular. The Don't Mute DC movement made it popular. And it happened because this young man and his band were willing to play for free to activate and use the social power of music to stand up against gentrification. So we'll talk about that later, but I want to bring another one of the next generation bands who are about the people and about the crank. Stay tuned.
Yeah, this is the T.O.B. Band and show. Yeah. And say what? Hey. Hey. Sit back, relax, and let your conscience be free, y'all. You rolling with the sounds of the T.O.B., y'all. Yeah. Breeze, come out. We just getting this thing warmed on up. 20-minute workout. Yeah. Like this, Stop that killing, pick up them children. Stop that killing, pick up their children. Stop that killing, pick up their children. Hey, you gotta stop that. You gotta stop that killing, pick up them children. 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 stop that killing. Pick up them children, stop that killing. Pick up them children, stop that killing. One more time, breathe, y'all. Come on. Pick the keys up, put the guns down. This is our town. This is our city now. Y'all beginning, make sure y'all go vote. Your vote counts. Give me the outro, y'all. we can tell the youngest what's good. We gotta fight for power, but we gotta get on the boat, y'all. This is our city, this our town, cause it's what? Warm it up. For those of y'all who don't know, this is COB Man the Show. You can follow us on all social media platforms at COB Man the Show. We got a job. This right here is an original from T.O.B. Go download this on all platforms. T.O.B. Sitting at the bar. It's original music. Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what?
Sitting at the bar. I'm waiting on you.
All drinks on me. All drinks on me. Come back.
Sitting at the bar. I'm waiting on you.
All drinks on me.
All drinks on me.
Say what? Say what? Say what?
Sitting at the bar. I'm waiting on you.
All drinks on me. All drinks on me. Hey, Ronald. Don't do DC. Check it in the ground. All drinks on me. 2 shots of control. Here we go. Work it out. Shot, shot. Casamigos. Shot, shot. Come on. Shot, shot. Control margarita. Shot, shot. Henny Juice. Shot, shot. Rose. Shot, shot. Rose. Shot, shot. Hey, yeah. T.O.B. Welcome to already know what it is. Gotta put the children up. Gotta put the guns down. Now we about to run the town. You know we about to run the town. But you gotta put the kids up. And you gotta put the guns down. Easy. Sitting at the bar. C.O.B. Let's get it. Take over. Take over. Come out. Come on. Old school. Old school. Hey, see, here we go. Yeah. Before I let go. Right before I let go. Yeah. Right before I let go. Ba, 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 ba. Hey. Ba, ba, ba. Old school. Before I let go. Before I let go. I said the ladies want that booty call. Yeah, yeah. I said the fellas want that booty call. Yeah, yeah. But the ladies want that booty call. Yeah, yeah. I said the fellas want that booty call. Yeah, yeah. I said the ladies want that booty call. Yeah, yeah. I said the fellas want that booty call. Yeah, yeah. I said the ladies want that booty call. Yeah, yeah. I said the fellas want that booty call. Left cheek, clap, hey, hey, see, clap it to the right, hey, hey, see, clap it to the left, hey, hey, see, drop it to the left, hey, hey, see, drop it to the left, hey, hey, clap it up, hey, 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 baby, clap, hey, 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 clap it up, hey, 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 clap, hey, 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 clap it up, hey, 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 hey. To the top, hey, come on, right cheek, clap, hey, 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 left cheek, clap. And she clap it to the right, hey, hey, she clap it to the left, hey, hey, she turn it to the right, hey, hey, she turn it to the left, hey, hey, clap it up, hey, 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 baby, clap, hey, 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 clap it up, hey, 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 baby, clap, hey, 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 clap it up, hey, 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 baby, clap, hey, 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 hey. Hey, we gotta clap a song. We gotta clap a song. When now it's time to clap it up, hey, yeah, yeah. Come on, we gotta clap a song. let's go, let's go, let's go. Shido, Shido, Shido. Shido, Shido, Shido. Shido, Shido, Shido. Y'all ready? Yeah. Hey, 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 I said some clap, 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 clap. She clapping on it. She clap, 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 clapping on it. She clap, 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 clapping on it. Clap, 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 clap. A G.O.B. We tell them don't say that. Good, 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 good. Don't say that. Good, 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 good. Don't say that. Good, 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 good. Don't say that. Poke it out, stick it out, stick it out, poke it out, poke it out. Hey, she got long butt, so what? She got long butt, so what? Stick it out, poke it out, poke it out, stick it out, poke it out, poke it out. Hey, she got long butt, so what? Hey, lady, turn it up, let it play. Hey, baby. Let's go right there, 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 right there. Hey, hey, baby, hey, baby. Turn it up, let it play. Turn it up, let it play. Go. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Hey, I like that. You want that? Everybody clap your. I like that. Who that? So, please, ready? So. My man, so, unit, 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 so, 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 unit, unit, moral, Bishop Boom, so, unit. Take it to church, girl. I know you bouncing. Hey, 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 once again. I know you bouncing. Hey, hey, I know you bouncing. Hey, let's bounce. Hey, hey, let's keep on bouncing. Hey, hey, let's keep on bouncing. Hey, hey, I know they bouncing today. Hey, hey, let's keep on bouncing. Hey, hey, let's keep on bouncing. Hey, hey, I know they bouncing today. Hey, hey, keep on bouncing. Hey, hey, keep on bouncing. Hey, hey, I know they bouncing today. Keep on bouncing. Take it to church, girl. Bounce it on me. Bounce it on me. Bounce it on me. Bounce it on me. Bounce it on. She bounce it. Bounce it on. Hey, take it to church. Take it to church, girl. A G.O.B. Bounce it on me, yo. Yeah, yeah. tonight. Don't you DC? Shawty wanna know me tonight. The T.O.B. Shawty wanna know me tonight. 2022. Know me. Hey. Who are you? Hey. Who are you? Hey. Who are you? Boy, yo. Yeah. Come on, E. What's on the license, baby? Hey. Extra bright, I will try to see this. Hey. Turn on the license, baby. Hey, Romo. Extra bright, I will try to see this. Turn on the license, baby. Check it in the crowd. Extra bright, I will try to see this. Hey. Turn on the license, baby. Hey. 22. Now me. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Thank y'all for being a lovely, amazing audience. We out of COB. We gotta go though. Thanks for listening to the show though. We gotta go. I take my name and Ron Moten. Check it in the crowd. Don't UDC.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause, y'all. So, like I said, T.O.B. is one of the bands that's responsible for the whole Don't Mute DC movement. They were doing it before it was cool to be activists in go-go. And they on their way. Well, they here. They in all the magazines, all the documentaries, and we love them, and we about to have a conversation with them. Once again, thank you all for watching our last performance of Go-Go Preservation Week, a partnership with the Martin Luther King Jr. Library, with the Go-Go Preservation Week and the Go-Go Museum. Great partnership. We look forward to doing much more of this. These guys are special. I never forget that performance y'all did at the Kennedy Center when y'all brought the whole band, y'all brought the whole show and showed what young people can do when they're given the platform to do the right things for the right reasons and when we get the right results. So thank you very much. God bless you. And y'all have a great Go-Go Preservation Week as there are other activities and things to come. God bless you.
Oh man. Another great performance to close the night out with Go-Go Preservation Week at the Martin Luther King Jr. Library. As we celebrate Go-Go Preservation Week, I'm here with the T.O.B. Band. We have a lot of activities going on this week, celebrating with the library, and it's just wonderful to see my guy, his guys, the T.O.B. Band, because I remember we was doing all the videos, man, about K2 and everything, and stopping the violence before it was cool to do. And I also remember when you took to the streets, when nobody else was doing it. You know, it became cool after a while, but you was willing to do it for free from your heart and soul and spirit. And it helped elevate you. And I always tell people, man, sometimes you guys just do the right things for the right reasons and don't worry about money, and then the money come. So I just want you to speak on that experience after you talk about how y'all got started.
Well, we started back in 2003, but we didn't really come out till like 2004, so we gonna say 2004. And we started in middle school, actually, because we was like our oldest siblings played in go-go bands. And when we had, they had the music programs in school, so, we used to go to the music class and always be banging on the drums and the quads and the toms. And the music teacher told us, man, if y'all do what y'all supposed to do, y'all can come in and beat on the drums. He called it making noise, but we was telling him it's go-go. So then that's what really made us want to really start a band. Then we started in the garage like most bands, in the basement. Then we made it to the studio. Then my mother started managing us, and that's when we started having some type of direction and structure with the whole band. Like, it was like, we was basically like in a Boy Scout club, or, you know what I'm saying, you would say, because she kept it family oriented. We always hung together. We always was around each other. So, and then we met Walk Jam, one of the iconic promoters in Go-Go. We met Walk Jam, and he just boosted us to a whole nother level. And then from the rest was history. We was, you know what I'm saying, we started at playing at club levels, which is no longer there no more. I mean, we played at the DC.
All the clubs are gone.
Well, yeah, basically, yeah. Well, we was like one of the last go-go
For young
bands.
people.
Like, we was one of the, like, last young go-go bands to play at the Black Hole, a.k.a. Celebrity Hall. And, you know, the Black Hole went through trials and tribulations, was getting shut down. And so we was blessed to come out at the right time. We came out at the right time when go-go still was like go-go, and we had, like,
Chris,
a lot of venues.
Let me ask you a question. How did it feel when Chuck Brown played with you?
I
When he came to the stage and he basically stamped bounce beat music, because a lot of the old heads like, that ain't go-go, that ain't go-go. So how did it feel when Chuck Brown got up there with the band and performed?
Well, I tell people all the time, every interview I do, that was like one of my greatest moments of go-go, because, like, you know, you hear about Chuck Brown being the godfather, and you know listen to him when you was a kid, and listen to him on the radio, and you see the iconic pictures, and Chuck Brown Way, and, you know, you just see so much about Chuck Brown in the beginning of go-go and being the godfather in the forefront of go-go. So when that happened, that was like, basically, like, I had to look myself in the mirror and say, man, the only person that really matters in go-go gave me his sign off. You know what I'm saying? He stamped us. And then, unfortunately, 2-3 years later, he went to go be with the Lord. So it's just like a blessing, because, like, how many people my age or people that's in a bounce beat band, which they didn't really classify as go-go, can say that they actually shared the stage with Chuck Brown. Like, you know what I mean? I done shared the stage with the best of them, but that's like all-time top favorite. So that was like one of my craziest experiences in go-go. And then just to like genuinely meet him, not like he was supposed to been there to like perform. You know what I mean? Chuck Brown don't perform for free. And he actually was just there because he must have been a friend of the family of the girl whose birthday party we played at. And he was in the back just listening to us. And then like my homie, God, he ain't with us no more, God rest his soul, Zoe, he came back there when we took a break. He said, man, Chuck Brown in the back. I said, man, Chuck Brown not back there. We go back there, and if for sure, if it was Chuck Brown in his suit looking sharp, and we went up to him, shook his hand. It was like one of the greatest moments ever in go-go, because you would think people don't look at go-go people as stars, but we are our stars here in DC, DMV. So
you stars outside of DC too, believe it or not.
That too, but I'm just saying, but to meet him and to really genuinely meet him, and then he just, like, he gave us so much praise, and like, I mean, you can see it on our faces. You can go look at the footage. We was just cheesing. Everybody was just cheesing, because we was just like, oh, shit, it's Chuck Brown, and he performing with us. It's not like, it's like you dreaming, but it actually happened. So.
I gotta ask one of the other band members something. Even one of y'all, how did it feel when y'all performed with Wale at Baloo? When we had the show that we produced at Baloo, and y'all was performing with Wale. How did that feel? Either one of y'all.
Well, you know, performing with Wale, for me, I kind of like, I try to, on a musical standpoint, I try to look at it like another artist, so I won't look at it like, you know, so it won't be like I'm caught up, so I won't mess up the music. But the other tail of it is like, man, that's Wale. You know what I'm saying? You know how much he try to do for the city, this and the third, the artist, the level he on, you know what I'm saying, what we try to get to and what we try to go to. So at the same time, it's like, that's big, especially for this area, for somebody to still come back and then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but that was a good moment for me. You know what I'm saying? One of the few, because it actually wasn't the first time. I mean, it actually wasn't the only time he got on stage with us.
Right. All right. What about you, Black? Other phone.
I mean, it was, you know, it was a more of a, like Marcus said, it was a different type of opportunity. You know what I mean? He's like, how we just said we are go-go, we all our own stars. He looked at us as stars as well. So that kind of like brought us like more, you know what I mean, more nourishment to us. And it was more of a blessing, because it's like, you really were an artist. Like, this is like somebody that be with Jay-Z and Rick Ross, and you know, it's somebody that's really important to our city. So it was a big accomplishment to me.
Okay, I want to ask your brother something, Chris, because you just sing in church, right? And a lot of people in go-go sung in the church. They either were in the marching band or the choir or the church, played music. And a lot of bands who like playing go-go and never really made a lot of money, they made their money in church, playing in church. That's how they pay their bills a lot of times. What was that experience like? Like, how's it like the battle sometimes, even like, am I gonna do this, am I gonna do that? Or like, how do you balance it, and what's the feeling? Like, what was the transition about?
For me, so our family just is in the church. So me, I haven't honestly sang in church probably in like 20 years or so.
Okay.
That was like when I was like younger. But honestly speaking, our family didn't agree with us doing go-go.
Okay,
I mean, like,
okay.
I got, like, you know what I'm saying, my first band was 3DB, and then they looked at what we was doing, and they started TOB. And, like, I got blackballed, you know, from my family, the
Right.
black sheep, you
Wow.
know what I'm saying, treatment, you know what I mean? So it was just, it's one of them things, like, if you love to do something, you know what I mean, you're going to keep doing it. And, like, I mean, it's like they look at go-go as secular music. And as an adult with kids now, I can see what my mother's perspective was of me being 14 and 15, going out here all times of night, you know, et cetera, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing, my father, he's our biggest advocate for this. This is the reason why, you know what I mean, we was allowed to do it in the first place. Because if it was up to mom, we wouldn't have been in no bands. If it's something you passionate, like my father discovered me at 6 years old as a singer. So, you know what I mean, like it's, if you passionate about something, if you got the drive for it, he's not gonna knock you from doing it. He's gonna support you. And then he's seen that we have the drive and he's seen that we do it. I say the biggest thing about go-go that is like the culture shock is the hours. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. Like, you've been on stage, like I went to do gunner school, the Austin Point, Kennedy Center, this place, that place, you know what I'm saying, beforehand. And the stage is the stage. The same way you're gonna perform there, you're gonna perform in the go-go clubs. The only difference is the fact that people that like the Wale's, and this is no disrespect to the Wale's, the Trey Songz, or whoever else in the industry, they can't do what we do.
Right.
Because they need like vocal, you know, rehabilitation after, you know what I'm saying, a show. Versus we had 5 shows in 5 days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's just the hours and the demand. You know, that was the biggest thing of getting used to in go-go. Other than that, stage is a stage, you know what I mean? But I mean, everything comes, but it's gonna come with it regardless. You can, from my conversations with gospel artists, they say some of the same things that are problems in go-go. You gonna see the same things in regular gospel music in church and stuff like that. So it's just, you know, it's just all relevant to me.
What's your favorite go-go band? Old head.
My favorite go-go band, it's 2, what's 3? Backyard's everybody's favorite go-go band, you know what I mean? But my favorite band, you know what I mean, if we're not doing the norm, is Raw Image and UCB. You know what I mean? They're my favorite. Like, I literally argued with my old band, 3DB, when we first met and told them that they couldn't stand next to Raw Image.
Right.
We about to fight, you know what I'm saying? So it was, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
What about you?
Well, I got a couple of, about 2 or 3 of them. Of course, Backyard. It's my #1, you know what I mean? But I grew up on Pure Elegance because of my uncle. So I understood, like as a kid, I understood the go-go music and the go-go flavor. Like,
who's your uncle?
My uncle was Pedro.
Okay.
Pedro, lead talker for Pure Elegance. I can think they call it Sounds of Elegance now. I grew up, you know what I mean, on his behalf. Like, he used to have me like at block parties in his hand on the mic, leading around Congress Park. Had a big, I'll never forget that's one of my biggest go-go moments as a child. Like, I was about 5 years old, and he had me on the stage. It was on my birthday. My birthday's on the 4th of July. They had a big old block party around Congress Park. He had me on stage, they was performing, and he had me in his arms, like really performing on the mic, and I was sitting there watching. So everybody used to think that I was gonna become one of the people that be on the mic in the band. But I'm some type of person that I like to do my own. So I sat and learned how to play the keyboard. And he used to fight for me to be like, man, yeah, I need you to be the lead talker or be the rapper or something, because that's what he wanted to do. But as we got older, he understood, was like, man, I'm proud of you, man. Like, you really went your own route and mastered your craft of what you like to do. And I was like, man, it's still in the same field. We still go-go brothers. You know what I mean? You my uncle. So we still go-go family. So he was like, man, the biggest thing he always told me was, like Chris, he said, they father said, if you gonna do it, stick with it. Because there was times where I was like, man, I don't know if I want to do the band no more. But last week, right? But there would be times when I was a kid, I'd be like, man, because I was so focused on sports, and I was like, but I just love the feel and the environment. I used to leave from a basketball game in high school playing basketball. For Dunbar, I played basketball. And Chris and them, Tina B, they come to pick me up. I'm going home from my house, straight to my house. Sometimes I used to have to take a shower at the school, and we were on the way to the show. Like they picking me up for the show. So the moments it kept me, and with this generation, I want them to understand this. It kept me and all my other 13 band members. It kept us out of a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
It kept us out of a lot of trouble.
Night
man.
and day of you and some of your friends being here and not being here, right?
Exactly.
So y'all, do you all agree with me? I was talking earlier about how when they shut down all the all ages joints,
Right.
all the shows, a lot of the violence is going on because.
So let me explain this, and this is the crazy thing. So the way that the enemy can control and disintegrate you is they cut you at the reproductive state. And what I mean by that is music cannot reproduce itself if the younger generations don't witness it, love it, and want to do it. That's why they want to do rap, and the rap is drill music, and it's kill, and we saying no, just shake your butt at halftime, you have a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? Get a little tipsy, get a drink, and then go home, have you know what I'm saying, see your family.
It's a generational gap between go-go and today's youth because, like you said, they don't have no outlets like how when we was growing up.
It's not in the schools, and y'all used to play in the schools.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we started our band from school because of the music players. They don't even have music in school.
And that's something that we're gonna with the whole Don't Mute DC movement and the movement that everybody's doing, that we want to fight for is to get the music back in the schools. And also, we used to do peace goals with people who was beefing with each other.
I know.
Never had one fight because it's a way to have events without people killing each other, right? But if you don't make it intentional in doing that, of course something can happen. But it's better to take a chance on that than having youngins producing music where everything is talking about killing,
robbing,
sex, drugs, designer drugs. With a go-go, we can control ours. I would tell you I wish y'all could play in my joint or not. I could tell you, look, we ain't doing that here.
Yeah.
We ain't doing this here. We gonna make it positive. We gonna start off with a prayer. We can do that. But when there's no supervision or guidance or the OAGs not able to breathe into you or you not able to breathe into the next generation coming behind you, then Satan running in at this point, right?
Can I say one thing though?
Look at the mic.
Okay, so you can't point the finger without three fingers pointing back at you.
Right.
And some of the fault is on us, and not necessarily us per se, because we are a big advocate of trying to get the kids getting go-go. But sorry to say, and I speak this all the time, it's the people that's before us, the bands and the people that are on, it's like they don't want to give that leeway up to show the young generation, yes, somebody else that's close to your age is making it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And another thing is you have to ingratiate, you know what I'm saying, the younger styles of your genre.
Right.
And a lot of, in the past, a lot of our forefathers and people like that, they took a doo-doo on our style that we do now.
And to y'all credit, y'all didn't stop.
No,
and one of the things I'm gonna say to this is I told Chris when he used to come to class and we taught him. One of the things I told him was the social power. This was before Don't Mute and all that stuff.
Right.
The social power of music. Right. There's no movement and no change in the world, not just America, that happened without young people and music.
Exactly.
And they deliberately poison our music, right? Hip hop, because they know the history of movement. So they put poison in it, because the DJs used to play the music and put the messages and everything in the music, love. I mean, all the music was love. I mean, you had some talking this and that, but for the most part, love and peace music was being incentivized and you made money off of it. Now, kill music, drug music is what you make money off. And that's our enemy, the devil, doing that. Some people like people to talk about, but that's who it is, right?
No,
so what I'm saying is, I want y'all to keep on doing what y'all doing, man. Because the ball is in y'all court now. And the last question I want to ask is, what's next for TOB? Because I said it earlier, Kakai made it possible for brothers to get and sisters to get Grammys. They play go-go, right? So now I think everybody should be stepping up, creating an album, submitting it on time, and let's see what happens.
I mean, right now, we got a record out right now that we collab with Malachi and Crazy Legs right now, and we signed that up for the Grammys. For this year.
Good,
so
good.
we got a couple of records that we about to start working on. We got a record with Shorty Corleone that we worked on. We just doing a lot of different stuff, like a lot of different studio work. Cause we trying to think above just the regular norm go-go play every day of the week and
Right.
play, get paid.
that
we
get
trying to
old,
go to,
yeah,
like, we
yeah.
trying to evolve and go
Well, it's
to
coming,
the next
man.
level.
We get that museum open, it's gonna be a whole nother platform for y'all. And you know, and we our goal is to bring everybody together and have jam sessions. Y'all can come in, but we got something we want to go in the lab with. Y'all not even gonna have to pay for it, because guess what?
It's gonna be in
the
the Go-Go
city.
Museum.
The city supported us, so we got to give back to the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The people support us before the city.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You know all the people, Jack Kim Foundation, Scotty,
know.
Blue Sky Construction, all these different people supported us, right? So we got to get back to y'all, and then y'all got to get back, and y'all got to produce some good music.
Oh, you know we gonna do that. You know we gonna do that, man. But for the most part, we just trying to just create new music, original music, so we can be on the Grammys and win awards, and the sky's the limit for go-go. We thinking past DC now.
Well, people have been looking at go-go anyway, putting in their museum, but they don't give us our props. But hey, so in closing, anything anybody wants to say to the world?
We coming.
This is T.O.B. Band and Show. That's Nerd Marcus. That's Loso Black. That's Lil Chris. I'm E-Proc the Hybrid. Look out for T.O.B. everywhere. He got an album on major platforms. I got an album on major platforms. He gonna be on my album on major platforms, and he gonna be on major. And you know what I'm saying? This is what we do. Go-Go ain't dead. Trust and believe that.
We clap it back. Clap,
We ain't never
clap,
go nowhere
clap,
though.
clap.
We just y'all didn't want us to be here, and we ain't take y'all. Y'all, what they say? What Geno Smith said? They wrote us off, and we ain't right back.
Oh yeah. I got that. All right, y'all heard it here from the MLK Junior Library, Martin Luther King Junior Library, Go-Go Preservation Week. Enjoy all the other activities that's going on this week, y'all. This is what it's all about, the culture, preservation, love, peace, and unity. God bless. Good night.